Hey everybody, it's Tagumonman55, and I'm going to give everyone a preview of my new mod that I've been working on for a while for Minecraft. As you can see, I have me right there to find the bonus chest, which fell up. There it is. Is it in here? No, it didn't go in there. Let me just X those things. But we don't need those, because what I'm about to show you is really awesome. I just want to find an open spot to show you guys, and then that'll be cool. Oh my god, it's like the forest goes on forever in this place. I think I see an open spot over there. Yeah, this spot's kind of open. Okay, so now I can show you what I've gotten so far. For Gundam mod, I've gotten some tools. Well, the tools aren't really. We go to combat, however. And as you can see, there is a lot of armor, because I worked on that for a while. You're also going to need some glass if you want to create stuff. I'm going to show you all the recipes here. Glass, and you're also going to need I'm just gonna get 64 of my whole bunch of my E-carbon, because I don't want to click it for hours and I don't want to make you guys wait. But also gonna need a furnace, a crafting table, and wool. So for now, I'm going to show you what I have, and there's the crafting table, the furnace. That's regular Minecraft though. Now we need orange wool, blue wool, dark blue wool, by the way, the regular blue wool, not light blue wool. It has to be this blue wool, otherwise it will not work. You also need black wool and green wool. No, not green wool. You need lime wool. I always think it's called lime green wool, but it's not. And redstone. Now, it may look like a dust thing on your thing because I'm using a texture pack, but yeah, this is what it's going to look like. So, first of all, this is E-carbon ore, which spawns anywhere underground. In fact, I'm kind of curious, maybe we can find it. Maybe. If I went to a mine, I could probably find it, but I'm not going to do that right now. I'll check that later. But this is E-carbon ore. Okay, so with E-carbon ore, you can mine it with a diamond pickaxe. It needs to be a diamond, and you'll get the E-carbon ore from mining it. Putting it in the furnace with, I don't know, any kind of fuel. You can use coal, but if you use lava buckets, it'll go much faster. But if you do that, you will get E-carbon plate. Now with E-carbon plates, which I have right here, you can make a square kind of like you would make a chest, and then put a glass block in the middle to get a beam generator. The beam generator, if you put that in the middle and put to like that, you can get the Beam Saber. The Beam Saber does 12 extra attack damage, which is stronger than a Diamond Sword. If you go here, Diamond Sword does 7 extra. Beam Saber does 12 extra. That's a lot. In fact, I'd like to test that out. Oops. I saw some sheep over there. Let's see. 1 hit's a sheep, so... And it can be used up to 200 times, I believe. So 200 swings before it breaks. So yeah. Now, if you go like this... Oh. Do you need a beam generator for that? Did I do redstone? I think I got rid of the recipe for it, but, Gundam's helmet. 1 second, I'm just gonna... Creative. I know you can type numbers, but I prefer to do it the other way. I'm gonna get rid of the beam generator. And my... sabers for now. And show you Gundam's armor. Now there will be a recipe for it in the update, and it won't be, and this mod isn't public yet because it's in the beta testing, and I'll release it once it's finished. And I'm currently working on beams because MC Creator only allows arrows right now, so I'm trying to make my own gun, but that'll have to be coded in, which is going to be a pain in the ass. But yeah, this is what Gundam's armor looks like once you put everything on. Well, minus the green and arms, because that's just my character. And it has the backpack. It does not use the GN drive because this is the Gundam before Ribbons stole the Gundam's GN drive from the double Gundam. That actually looks kind of funny. Solaris Gundam. So that's that. Now this was a pain in the ass. This here was torture. If you go in here and put 1, 2, 3, and you put blue wool in the corners, and then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You're gonna need 4. You don't actually need 4, but I'm just putting it there. You only need 1. But you can make Exia's helmet. Then if you use green, oh, I only put 1 for Dynamis, don't know why. If you do orange, you can get Kyrios' helmet. And with black, you get Virtue's helmet. Nodley will be in the game, and other mobile suits will also be in the game, but this is just a beta, as I told you already. So, be patient, and yeah. So those are the helmets, and I will show you what they look like in a minute. Now, if you do the actual regular chest plate design, and you put a line in the corners, you get Dynamis' body, or a Dynamis chest plate. Just do that for now. Now if you do blue, you get the Exia body, and orange the Kyrios body, and with black you get the Virtue body. The reason I use the black for Virtue is because I'm going to use the white for Nodley or a Jinx once I'm ready for that. Now, if you get rid of these middle ones and put... Now, this is where it gets a little interesting. If you have two blue on the side and redstone, you only need one, but I'm going to put the whole thing just to show you. You get Exia's legs. You have to use redstone because of that little red piece, and I know the actual, the little item pictures don't look accurate, but I didn't really work hard on these ones. I actually did the actual texture of the armor on the player. Now, green. I might have did it differently because I did Dynamis before Exia. Yeah, this is Dynamis's legs. And just organize my inventory here. There. And with orange, you get the Kyrios legs. And with black, you get Virtue's legs. That's the only part you're actually going to need redstone for. But, after that, I know the Virtue's feet don't actually have black on the shoe, like the actual toe part. I know they're red, but just for the sake of it, I used black to make, because they're different. So you have to use black for Virtue's legs. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gundam will also have a recipe. Instead of wool, though, it's just going to be regular E-carbon plates. And the reason it's not Gundanium is because in Anno Domini, which is where the 00 Gundams are from, they use E-carbon, not Gundarium or Gundanium. With orange, you get Kyrios. Blue, you get Exia. And I believe this part should be the... Nope. Yeah, Dynamis. I don't know why I made Dynamis so different. I probably just forgot what I was doing, but... yeah, now that we've done that, just save this. Save to... So load 2, load 3, just switches them around. Okay. I'll just get rid of all my excess, and then I will show you how these armors actually look. Where'd the redstone go? Guess it just vanished into infinity or something. Here is the Dynamis armor. I know the back looks a little weird, but I don't really mind. It looks kind of cool in my opinion. Oh, the tops are white. That's not supposed to be like that. The sides over here are see-through because of a mistake on my Photoshop, so that'll be fixed in the update. And you should see. There we go. But the front looks pretty nice. Now for Virtue. I didn't get Virtue's cannons yet, because that's a texture problem I'm having, but, I did get the sides of the legs having those black pieces that it has. Right now it's armor, but I'll get the Gundams in later. There, save drink. Kyrios. I didn't get the claw on it yet, but that's Kyrios for now. Now the tops of that were supposed to be black. I don't know what happened there. You just, there. Wish I could get a sky view of it, but it's not letting me do that.
Johnny, let the dog
oh, there
in.
you go. He's right behind you. That's odd. Exie. Oh no. Exie's leg texture's messed up. I'll just give it Kyrios for now, but there's Exia. With the GN drive on its back. And the GN condensers on the side. The reason it does not have a GN sword is because if I were to put that on, it would be on both arms, which would look really stupid. So I decided not to do that. And I'll have to fix that the leg texture later. You don't wear that. I also want to figure out how to make particles come out of the equipment, so yeah. You know what? There. So now that we've done that, we'll just fly around with our GN Beam Saber. It does say, yeah, GN Beam Saber. With time set 0. Time set 0. And out of curiosity, if we were to go to the end, just to get a general idea of how much damage this thing does, I want to see how much this will actually do to the Ender Dragon. Fly a bit. There we go. Now, let's go fight the dragon. Figure out how to add something that'll enable me to fly while wearing this equipment, but other than that, I think I'm doing kind of good so far for just starting out making mods. And once I get I fix the textures, fix the recipes, and... Oh, that's odd. Why is everything so dark in Minecraft? You know what? I'm gonna have to turn off my texture pack. And hello, default crappy look of Minecraft. And the end is still pink, and the dragon looks very messed up. That's odd. I don't think that should be happening, but there we go. I think that, yeah, it's fixed now. There we go. Wait a minute, where the heck's the end portal? I know it's kind of hard to see, I don't know why that is, but, hope maybe I can get that fixed. If you have any ideas on what I can do to fix all these problems and maybe get these beam textures in. And if I could take beam textures from another mod and you know how to do that, that'd be great, because I know exactly what mod I could take them from. Of course, I would credit that mod for using those beam textures. Get rid of these things. What the heck? I'm just gonna stand right here. You know what? I don't want to be in the end for this, so once I fix the Exio's legs, that'll be good. And also make a particle meter that you'll have to recharge, that'll be cool, and maybe a Trans Am. Trans Am would be added once everything's done though. And they also tried to add a custom music disc right here, but I couldn't get that to work. Other skeleton. Soul sand. I'm pretty sure that's how you do it, right? We have to turn it off. Yeah, there we go. Where'd it go? Is it like dead or? There it is. Yeah, as you can see, that's doing a lot of damage. Also gonna fix that texture because there's a little hole in the side. And Dexia has eliminated the target. So now that that's done, I've showed you my demo for Gundam Mod, and soon there will be enemies and stuff like that, and probably some generated structures as well, but that's all for now. See you next time.